Okay, good morning students. So today we are going to discuss about the last topic of first unit, pragmatic software cost estimation. In previous classes we discussed about conventional software management. Conventional software management means the old system, the old way. It is the practice method or the software project management done at early stage. Later transition period came, and nowadays third generation practice is going on. So we discussed our waterfall model. Already we discussed conventional software management performance, and in previous class we discussed about evaluation of software economics. There are five economics already we learned. One is size, process, personal, environment, and quality. There are five parameters. Always you have to remember the five software economics parameters. Today we are going to discuss about pragmatic software cost estimation that we'll discuss. So coming to pragmatic cost estimation, evaluation of software economics, estimation of the cost. How to estimate the cost of the project? So there are so many techniques. This project is very simple. They will calculate, they will estimate the cost of the project just going through size of the project. The project size is very small, and they will calculate the cost of the project. In case of large scale project, it is very difficult to estimate the cost. Sometimes the project may run maybe 6 months, sometimes maybe 1 year, maybe more than 1 year also. In that situation, the software management or company doesn't know the future problems, the upcoming problems. The cost may increase due to so many factors because of technology and personal means the developers, maybe developers may not available. They may need more professionals at that time. Nobody guess, nobody can estimate the exact cost of the project, but the software managers, the assessment managers may forecast the cost of the software project by applying cost modelers. So here the people who are going to involve in the project cost estimation, pragmatic cost estimation, the software manager, software architecture manager, software development manager, software assessment manager. So four main essential people are key persons are going to estimate the cost of the project. So once again I am going to repeat you. Please remember who are going to involve to estimate the software cost. Tell me. First one is software manager. He is the main in charge person, main responsibility person. Architecture manager, development manager, and assessment manager. So four people are going to involve to estimate the project cost. Then cost models. Cost modelers should be applied. There are so many methods. In software engineering also we learn COCOMA 1, COCOMA 2, etc. Any one of the cost parameters we should follow. Then cost estimate. They will forecast some amount, some cost. So based on that, again they will verify the future problems, risk, operations, trade-off, alternative. Trade-off means business rules. Business rules means policies, etc. So whatever the upcoming problems, they are going to be again estimated. So these problems again further taken into review by again same four persons, the manager and architecture manager, development manager, assessment manager. They will consider all these upcoming problems. Again, they will use cost models and they will cost estimate. Once the cost estimation is perfectly planned, and that will be the final cost of the project. Based on estimation of the cost, whatever the cost they prepared, based on that the entire project has to carry. The progress of the project is based on the cost. Cost is very important because everything they have to spend on based on the schedules. Okay, next, a good estimate has the following attributes. It is conceived and supported by the project manager, architecture team, development team, and test team accountable performing the work. They need to consider all team activities. It is accepted by all stakeholders and ambiguous but reliable. There should not be any ambiguity. The cost, whatever they prepared, should be accepted by all stakeholders. It is based on well-defined software cost model with a credible basis. So as I told you in the previous slide also, the development of the entire project is based on the cost estimation. So based on the cost, the entire project will progress. If the cost is wrongly estimated, definitely it leads to so many complications because they have to spend the amount in various stages. The project is also built in different stages, stage 1, stage 2, as already we discussed in the waterfall model also. The waterfall model, there are 7 stages, starting from requirements to ending one is deployment. Over all the 7 stages, the amount has to be spent on different levels. Okay, right. So this is the last topic in our first unit. So before going to close this video lecture, I will show you whatever the content we discussed in the early classes. Just have a look on each and every topic, whatever we discussed in the first unit. This is the first unit syllabus. Very simple. So easily you can prepare. The first unit topics are conventional software management. Conventional means old principles, old methods. What do you mean by software project? Software project is a complete process and software development activity from requirement stage to deployment stage. The entire project run through different levels, and it based on 4 essential parameters already we discussed. Right now also cost, time, scope, and quality. And there are 3 important principles drawn by the software analysts. First one is software is flexibility. Second one, the worst thing is about software is also flexibility. Waterfall model. So the waterfall model is also known as the linear model. It is a step-by-step development model. It is useful for only small scale projects. In case of large scale project, definitely the waterfall model may not support. And drawbacks already given you. These are the main drawbacks of waterfall model. And there are another improvements for waterfall model, that is waterfall model part 1 is meant for only small scale projects. The project is very small one, at that time you can use only waterfall model part 1 analysis and coding, only 2 stages. Stage 1 is analysis, stage 2 is coding direct. But this model is relevant to only simple works or simple problems and large scale system. In case of large scale systems, we will use waterfall model part 2. Okay. Winston Rice proposed 5 necessary improvements to the waterfall model part 3. So 5 improvements are: complete the program design before analysis and coding, maintain current and complete documentation, do the job twice if possible, plan, control, monitor testing, and fifth one is involve the customer. This is also very very important. So in the university paper they given this question many times. Explain 5 necessary improvements for the waterfall model. Okay, then you have to write, you have to answer this 5 topics. And waterfall model in practice. Uh, the drawbacks of waterfall model, the 5 things again you have to explain. 5 drawbacks of the waterfall model. So this one already we discussed in the previous video lecture also. Just refer that video lecture, you can understand. Now, software economics. Before going to build any software project, definitely the top level management, software managers, software architectures, they should estimate 5 essential parameters. They are size, process, personnel, environment, and quality. Size is nothing but number of lines in the project. Process, various modules. Personnel means nothing but the number of people are going to involve inside the project from stage 1 to final stage. Environment, so both hardware and software tools and supporting systems which are going to use inside the project is called environment. Quality, the project always to build with a quality one. There are 3 important generations. First generation is called conventional model. Conventional model period is 1960 to 1970. You have to remember, very very important. And second generation is 1980 to 1990. It is called transition model. And last one is modern practice. So in the graph also I mentioned very clearly how the projects are compared from 3 generations. In first generation, so predictably bad and 100% customization. There is no guarantee for ROI. Second one is also no guarantee for ROI. In third generation, after 2000 onwards, the projects definitely will achieve ROI. ROI means return on investment. And the environment tool 70% is component based, 30% is only customization, right? Okay, so this and the last topic of first unit is evaluation of software economics. How to estimate the cost. The cost is going to be estimated by using cost models. Here the people are going to involved in the cost estimation are software manager, architecture manager, development manager, assessment manager. The 4 important people are responsible for to identify the cost of the project, and they will use any one of the cost model and they will estimate the cost. Once the cost is ready, again they will go through identify risk operations which are coming in future. So based on that, again they will review the cost. So finally they will prepare the final cost of the project. Based on the what cost the entire project has to finish. Okay, right. So this is first unit content. So we will start second unit in the next class, right?